15 cars.
Okay.
All I thought was I was watching Brown Man for the video. And he goes, I cannot pleasure women. If your dick is not 9 inches, you can't pleasure women. I was like, alright.
Torpedo did.
You didn't tell me we were
Hiroshima and Nagasaki did. Okay.
Rest in peace, my people.
Shut your ass.
Excuse me?
Yo ass up. First of all, they're half your people. Secondly,
I'm still sipping it. How'd your fruit punch?
Slurp it up right now.
this tastes phenomenal. I told you.
You did, and I took a risk. Just like the watermelon milk. You want to try some watermelon milk? I'll bring you some.
No. If you bring me some, I'm going to go ahead and open it, pour it on your face, and then kick you in the face. Okay?
You're gonna do the freaking... What's his face where he fucking roundhouse kicks the lady?
I'm just going to Spartan kick you in the boot.
Ugh.
Come on.
Fuck. I had the words and then it just disappeared.
These flashcards?
No. Oh. Today's topic, essentially, convention stories. What the fuck? Lost
We went
everything.
to a convention this past week.
Thank you.
Katsucon, which was from
Valentine's Day weekend.
Valentine's Day weekend. So we went from Thursday to the Monday, but Monday is when we got out of our hotel. So Hollow Taco wanted to talk about convention stories, I guess. I don't specifically know what, but I'll just move it on to him.
Like for
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You guys heard about this Katsucon that there was a guy stealing?
There was an orgy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There was an orgy there.
Yeah.
Apparently,
it started out as watching hentai, then it became an orgy.
Yeah,
with cake.
Yeah, they're just like, a cake party that turned cake hentai party that turned into an orgy, and Lorenzo was just like, "Yo, where was this at?" We're at the gym, and I was just like, "Would you really want to be part of that shit? Because I'm pretty sure
you're gonna get herpes."
STDs.
That's not even STDs, dog. It probably smelled like fucking rotten fish and skunk smell in there, dog.
Probably.
Just remember, Axe body spray. That would definitely be on there.
I don't think they know what that is.
I don't think they know what Febreze is.
High school logic, man. You ain't got time to shower. Axe body spray.
I don't think they know what that is. Like I said before.
Hey, give them that much of a benefit of the doubt.
I'm not giving them jack and shit.
Nah,
they smell
dude,
like they smell like doo-doo flakes.
My friend walked past a freaking hotel room in the Gaylord. Fucking almost threw up.
Damn.
Like, it was that bad of a smell. Oof. And you know it's from the convention because Katsucon bought all the rooms for the Gaylord.
Katsucon went fucking big dick energy, man. They bought the entire hotel this time.
So the reason on that is because they had so many problems that people vandalized, destroyed stuff, flood the bathroom that leaked all the way through. And Katsucon's essential response, which I believe is, how do you know that's not us? So if they bought the whole thing, then they know who's responsible for all the destruction. Because they can just be like, nah, it could have just been just a random person who's just staying for the weekend.
That is true, because sometimes people who are at cons aren't there for the con. They're just there to fuck shit up.
Yeah, lobby conners.
Yep, that's why Katsucon was on everyone's case about getting tickets. You can't enter in unless you're buying your ticket. That's why they had instead of going straight through and down, you have to go out and around to get your ticket.
Or, like in my case, just have somebody open the door for you.
Yep. This man snuck in. I get a message going, hey, where are you? I'm like, I'm at the fucking fountain. Where the fuck are you?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Bob, dude.
You heard about the guy who was stealing in the dealer's room?
You know what's funny about that? Like, so, I heard about it the next day from people that we work for, right? But apparently he got caught directly. I mean, like, I think 5 or 10 minutes right after Lorenzo and I left for the day from the dealer's room. And apparently he was wearing those big ass, like, the rave pants.
Oh my god.
And he
didn't have, like, blue hair.
yeah, he had blue dreads. And usually at a convention, it's just, if you see someone in blue dreads, you're gonna be like, okay, you're not gonna give them a second thought or remember who the fuck they are. Mm-hmm. But the reason why the dude got caught in the first place is because there was a vendor who was cosplaying that day, and she was outside of her booth, and she was like fixing stuff, and she didn't seem like, if you see a vendor who's cosplaying, you're not gonna think, oh, this person's here for this and this and this, because she's not in her, regular attire.
And also,
and he's still right in front of her.
Yeah.
Right in front
that's a good cover-up, too, because it looks like, you're looking at said plushie or whatever, but in reality, you're just fixing it. That's a good security way, and, of course, that worked.
I just don't get why people steal at cons like they're stealing from Walmart. Like, you look at it, you pick it up, and then you just casually act like you're going to put it back, but then just walk off like it. It's
because
like,
there are not many people watching.
I understand that, since we've all worked for dealers at times, it is tough when like a bunch, like 10 people
Why
are
do you
coming.
think I asked for about 6 badges?
I understand.
So that we can look in different sections.
Yeah, but like, it's mostly from what I've worked for, it's not the big items, unless like they're hanging on like racks or anything, but it's those small little like boxes that you got to keep your eye on the most, because those are the things people just snatch and put in their pocket.
Yeah. And then
oh, okay. Remember the guy who got his shit wrecked at the rave?
Yes, and I didn't realize what that was about until somebody told me. He apparently, you're not supposed to do this, obviously, but there's like guardrails and everything to prevent that shit. But
he jumped the
apparently
guardrail.
he jumped the guardrail, jumped on top of the stage, and then stage dove. And then as soon as he stage dove, he just sprinted out. And the
Did anyone catch him, or
the thing was, we were
leaving, like
we were
right
we just left too. Something was telling me to leave, but we just left, and we see some dude just darting, and then like 6-7 people following right after him. They tackled him and then put him in handcuffs and escorted him out. Took his badge. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, he stage up. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Arrest him for stage diving? That makes no fucking sense. That's a waste of police time. So what they did was just grabbed him, cuffed him real quick, escorted him off the premises, took his badge, and told him not to come back. They're obviously not going to kick him out permanently from the convention or ban him from the convention forever, but he couldn't go back into the convention this time.
It was just so random.
and
like you said.
and also on that, even if he did get banned permanently, how are they gonna know, like, who that guy is? They're literally just gonna kick him out.
Yeah.
So he can essentially return, and no one will give 2 shits about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if like they had his name down, he could just buy it day of and then put it as a different name.
Well, it's not even that. It's just you can't say that is that specific person. They could take his picture and then circulate it. That's perfectly fine. But you can't just write someone's name down and be like, okay, you can't let this person in, because not everybody doesn't have the same name. But I guarantee you, there's someone over there that has that name.
Plus, they could just wear a mask or a new cosplay, with a wig or some kind of stuff, and you can't really tell because you're not going to ask everybody to take off their masks just to check on the faces.
I do miss Otakon being in Baltimore.
Yeah, I fucking don't.
Preach.
Otakon went downhill real quick.
Well, as soon as it hit DC...
No, it's not even DC, dude. It was tanking downhill for a while.
It was, but I do miss...
money, too.
I miss it being in Baltimore than in DC, because they're used to us in Baltimore, and they actually like us as merchants to go through, and we can easily get our stuff at our spot, versus in DC, where one of my vendor friends, they sell swords, and his booth was not complete for the whole weekend because all his stuff is still in the It was all out, but it took forever to set up because they weren't allowed to bring their car in to the convention center. And also, they'd have no spots for us vendors to just walk in and get straight to our booth. We have to go in with everyone else.
That's why security was dicks that one year we went in Washington. Like, seriously. Everybody had to go through the same door for everything.
I'm going to stop you on that part. No, we had a special door, 2 doors down for us.
Wow.
And they're like, oh, you're a vendor? Yeah, go through this door. Oh, you have a bag and a vendor? Go through this door. Or in Mobby's case, he went through the regular door because they were like, oh, I thought you were just an attendee. Yeah. But like they gave us the door 2 down with a little escalator.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is still the same entrance.
Oh, speaking of entrance and exits, did you guys hear about the fetus deletus that happened?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so someone, one of the people that I work for fucking just, she went to the bathroom, came back, and just had this shook look on her face. I was like, what the fuck is happening? She's just like, so I just saw a fetus that was just in the toilet and there was blood everywhere. I was like, I'm sorry? She's like, yeah, deadass, someone just had a fucking miscarriage inside of the bathroom. I was just like, wait, huh? I thought she was joking at first, and then it just like slowly she told my other boss, and then she told Lorenzo, and I was like, yo, this has to be serious. Obviously I couldn't fucking, be like,
no, but didn't your boss just walked in? Because I talked to your boss about it. Because I was like, hey, so I heard about this. He goes, yeah, no, that's actually really happened. Yeah. As soon as I was told about it, I went to go use the bathroom to see. There was still blood.
Yeah, no, she told the people, and they took care of it really fast. The fetus was out of the toilet, or they fucking flushed it. I don't know. But someone had a miscarriage, and I hope that person's okay.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea. And I don't think anybody else knows where the fuck that person was.
Or who it is.
Who was.
Right.
Because apparently...
There has to be someone that would know. Because...
It's a convention. Like, you're most of the time...
Yeah, like, but you're in the, girls' bathroom. So if someone's right there in the stall next to you, and you fucking see blood coming straight to your feet, I would be like, what the fuck?
And that's the thing. Like, why didn't they alert,
Well, that's the thing that you gotta think about it. Like,
well, yeah, I understand that, but at least somebody in secret, say management or attendant staff or security, at least.
Well, it could be embarrassing for the person too.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
No, it's not even that. Look, the thing was one of my bosses. She opened the door and saw everything. She didn't see it from the outside. She opened the door and saw everything. So it means that it didn't flood out. Plus, even if it did, even if there was, blood coming down her legs, you could think it's a fucking,
Period.
No, not a period.
Cosplay.
It's a fucking cosplay.
That is true.
It's a... Conventions are a great way to hide things because you don't have to be you.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true.
So it's hard to tell what the fuck is going on at conventions. Especially, whether someone's genuinely hurt or not. Because some cosplays are just that good.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Did you guys find any, a tooth laying around?
Those were fake.
Was those fake?
Yeah, they literally said that some guy was handing out teeth and somebody, cracked it and they're made of, this, polyflex material that's, almost like glass but looks like stone. So
it was just fake teeth?
Yeah, it was fake.
But they were still circulating around.
Yeah, it was just like a joke.
There was one in the freaking bathroom, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on in this year? As long as there's no...
shit happened this year.
I know. As long as there's no fire alarm, I'm good.
First of all, we traded one fire alarm, which was a genuine fire alarm because a fucking electrical fire happened. So we traded that one thing
for what's happening.
A fetus deletus, for a dude getting tackled because he fucking decided to stage dive, and then
did anyone catch him on that? Anyone not catch
we never
as
saw.
He jumped Did anyone
I don't
like
fucking know. I don't
We
catch
were
him?
literally out of the thing before it all happened. He just zoomed past us with 5 people at him.
Yeah,
We were just like, what the fuck?
I just looked to my right, saw him darting. I just followed him with my eyes. Looked to my left, and then saw like a bunch of people coming our direction. So I literally moved 2 feet forward. Watched everyone just like dart behind me.
The freaking fire alarm. I really thought it was our room. I swear, in my head I was like, "Yo, is that near our room? We need to go check." There's alcohol. Went back up with like,
Brothers,
with Sky and
Red Foo.
I think you. Okay, one. I don't know.
Wow.
Were you there? Were you there for the fire alarm?
No.
Okay, then who else was with? It was Thor. It was Thor.
So my joke
I
is
think-
like,
I actually didn't hear it.
you said Sky and I said Red Foo.
Oh.
Sky Blue and Red Foo. Party Rock, and
Yeah, no, I got you.
But speaking off yours,
Oh, fuck you both.
but yeah, well, jumping off what you said, what we traded in. Also, you got going off the hentai party that turned into an orgy. People said there was people having sex on the balconies and in the hallway. Also,
Oh yeah.
It's fucking gross, man.
I mean, that's just like, what the fuck, people? Listen, I don't care what you do in your hotel room. Everybody got stupid shit they want to do when they're on vacation. But
I
seriously,
have way
have some
back
fucking respect.
in the day of Anime USA.
The funny thing is though,
Oh, okay.
in those halls, the video cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
the
they're
point.
getting recorded.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you think this is just like a thrill to get it going, but you know.
And I hope to God everyone who was in that orgy was 18 or over, or someone fucking checked. Because I know how fucking congoers are, and they just, as soon as they see something, they're just like, "Aw, shit." Mind goes blank, and all of a sudden you're inside of a, like, 15-year-old vagina, and congratulations, rape case.
So I'm gonna jump.
Kakashi 6'9", go ahead.
I'm gonna jump back to Anime USA when it was at the Hyatt Hotel. Way back in the day, probably
In Crystal
2000.
City?
Yeah. I'm gonna jump way
Where the fuck is it now?
It's near the zoo.
Oh,
in
it's,
DC.
Yeah, it's more.
You know
northern.
the
Near
Woodley
the
Zoo.
Smithsonian?
Yeah, that metro exit,
Yeah.
It's
and
at,
then there's a hotel. It's the Marriott.
Yeah, it's the Marriott Mana Park.
Yeah,
So,
that
yeah,
one.
that's where it is.
Why the fuck did they move it?
Mana Park actually has a convention center in the lower part of it. So I remember because I was doing some work there
Well, so did
one
the
day,
Hyatt,
and literally
but-
that was the day of Anime USA, and I saw them getting set up. So they have a literal lobby that has like 3 sections, and at the bottom there's a literal convention center.
You would fucking hate it. There's a freaking actual level that's low leveled that I can hit it with my head.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you go down this ramp, the ceiling goes lower too. So I'm like, I literally go, huh? That is actually, I could jump and hit my head.
Yeah, he would have to jump. We would just have to do this, and bam.
Okay, word.
Well, mine wasn't like an actual jump, like a little leap kind of.
Right. But we would just have to like.
You don't have to. You just walk into it.
Yeah, if we like just even did our tippy toes.
What the fuck, dude? No,
Yeah.
thank you.
But back on that, this was
I'm not trying to have a skid mark on my fucking
think
head, dude.
freshman year. So I went with my girlfriend at the time, some friends, her friends, and then her mom, my dad, and they had, because they bought the hotel room, so they separated the boys and girls. And my brother,
5-year-olds?
yeah, right,
Fuck.
yeah. My brother and some of his friends went to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged panel, and so someone who joined it was my ex's mom went, and in the back corner there's 2 people fucking during the panel. Like, just right there fucking just fucking during the panel. She saw it and got security. And I don't know what happened to them, and I was just like, wait, that was for real?
Well, no, that's the thing, dude. That's, what is it, what's the charge for that?
Indecent exposure.
Yeah, indecent
Lucon,
exposure,
and
and they're fucking kids.
Oof.
So you can get put into the registry
Oh,
for
yeah.
that shit. You can get jail time for it.
Yep.
Why risk it?
Well, that's the thing, and that's what I don't get is people want to do this, but there are 18 plus panels and parties that are destined for this shit. And people want to. So I'm like, hey, listen, if you want to do that, congratulations, go do it. But seriously,
do it in your goddamn hotel.
It's
fucking slut.
Because most of these people are like in their household, just like in their mom's basement. They don't have no social cues. They don't socialize. This is the only time they socialize, and they go crazy about it.
Right, I understand, like, when people travel, they want to be more experimental, eccentric, they want to express themselves more. But, literally,
fuck no.
It ain't worth it.
I have self-control.
Right. We have self-control, but other people, they just think, well, it's this one night, it's not going to hurt until you catch a case. Until you catch a case.
Or herpes, and then you pee in the morning and it hurts.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like, I've seen, like, certain, like, events when a con rolls around, there are 21 and plus, like, dating and orgies.
People get really fucking excited at these conventions. Because I understand, because most of these people cannot be themselves on a regular basis for the fear of getting their shit kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's like, you get really excited, but you gotta learn some self-control, dog. Like, if you want to fuck, okay, do it in a hotel room.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with that? Just do it in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Like, if you get excited by, like, people watching you, fucking call some people and let them watch you fucking. Like, what?
But that's what I mean.
In the hotel room.
That's what I mean. Because, like, at cons, yes, there are, like, events for orgies. Like, at certain, like, people rent out their hotel room just to have an orgy. And I don't, that's fine. That's what you want to go do. Go do it in that hotel room. Leave everyone else out of it. Be who you want to be in that orgy. But don't do it in the fucking hallway. Don't do it in the fucking lobby. Don't do it in the outside. Don't do it out in the convention. Do it in your fucking hotel room.
Bounce off of that. So this was, I think, a few years ago at Katsu when when we used to stay at the Gala with conjoining rooms, and so we looked out the window, and there's this like about an orgy's about to happen. Everyone like pussied out. Like we just watched like they're about to start. And we just started staring like, is this gonna be an orgy? Is this actually gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? And you just see like half of the guys are just like. I was like, it's not gonna happen. I'm going to bed. Fuck this.
Were there any girls there?
Yeah, there was.
Like,
but like, many? I don't know. All I could see from the window was like maybe 4.
4 girls?
Yeah.
For 4 dudes?
I don't know.
I'm just sorry.
Like,
an orgy ain't gonna work if it's like 25 dudes and 4 girls. Like, I mean, unless they fully into that. But like, I can see.
I was just like,
you said it's not gonna work, nigga.
No.
That shit, hello. It's called a fucking train, dog. Choo choo, motherfucker. Okay, the little engine that couldn't, but the big engine that could. You know what I'm saying?
They
we
choose you
all day.
Someone's about to choose you.
Yeah, exactly. Man, if niggas were like just fucking just chilling with their fucking faces down and shit, you best believe I'm fucking taking all those women and giving them fucking back shots. You got me fucked up with that shit. Hello?
You want to pull a mad line?
No.
Hey, man,
I really don't.
Hey, man, I know you.
I spit on a bitch's back, but like, nah, that's rude, man. Only if like the pussy like hella whack, but
hey man,
you said.
Listen, we know.
Yeah, that's quick thinking. Nah, motherfucker, you had to think about that.
I was just like, he's like, yeah, it was quick thinking, bitch. No, you fucking let that shit marinate and then you spit on a bitch's back instead of nothing because you couldn't. Bitch, fuck out of here with that shit. Like, hello, who's man's?
Oh,
yeah, dumbass nigga.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, but Katsu was actually pretty good. Overall.
I was exhausted that last night, man.
Dude, I'm sorry about Thursday, where I was quiet and then just everyone else started going in.
What, snoring?
No, I meant when I picked you up.
Oh yeah, man, that was.
Yeah.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh yeah, so.
Dude, like literally, when I got there, like Lorenzo was getting ready to go out, and I'm just laying on the couch. I didn't even hear you in your room when you were asleep. Just like. You just popped out of nowhere. I thought, wait, he just came out of this room like, what?
Say what?
No, when I got there, like, I thought it was just Lorenzo there because he said he was going to sleep because he and you had to go somewhere. And I'm like, all right.
Oh, yeah, when you guys had to take the nap before your boss took you for your graduation dinner.
Yeah, so, like, I'm just laying on the couch near the table, and then of course, Hollow comes back in his Dobby cosplay. I'm like, okay, nice. And then you just pop out like, yeah, shit, let's get this shit going. I'm like,
bro, I was tired of that Dobby cosplay just because of the makeup. Because my hair kept touching my face, and I was like, I fucking need to scratch. But then I'm like, where the fuck is my makeup? Because I cannot smear it. I gotta go like this carefully, and that didn't help. And then I'll get like random itches. I'm like, I gotta fight this shit.
Yeah. But also, you bounce back like quickly from that Dobby to your next cosplay.
Aizawa, yeah.
Yeah, but like,
well, they gave me makeup wipes to wipe it off, and I was literally looking in the mirror, and I was like, "Who's that girl I see?" I was to be in that photo shoot just to be in a sleeping bag and just lay down. I didn't care.
And have money thrown on top of you.
Oh yeah, I had money thrown up. They had like a money shooter too, and it was just like, okay, what's up?
He's a cosplay hoe now.
It was my idea, honestly. I was just like seeing all this money shoot. I'm like, shoot some money on that bitch right there, just like straight up.
Oh, they were taking.
He's your pimp.